You're watching Baby Sports Report. You're watching Baby Sports Report.
When every second counts, count on Vital Care MedTrans. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. So when you call 911, ask for the best.
Wait a minute, are you Vital Care?
Yes, we are.
Good.
State-of-the-art equipment and a well-trained staff who stand ready to respond to your call. That's Vital Care MedTrans, when nothing but the best will do. Way back in the summer of 2011, the Campbell County Cougars football team was in trouble. They didn't have a coach, they had one, but had to let him go. All the middle school coaches, Johnny Bruce, Brent Bill, Mike Miller, Chris Honeycutt, Cody Parker, jumped in and held it all together until he came. All the talk, all the speculation, almost everyone was talking about the Price twins. Everyone agreed that if they were hired, they would turn this program around and make it a winner. I'll never forget that day when it came time for questions from the media during their press conference. Jim Freeman threw out the first question: when do we start throwing the football around? With a laugh, Justin kind of danced around that question like he still does me today. A very intelligent young man, both of them, and they don't give anything away. You got to keep asking questions to get the answer. I've learned that over these past 5 years of eating Papa John's pizza on Wednesdays and interviewing who is now my good friend Justin Price. But what everyone was saying way back in 2011 was true. The Price twins have come in and turned this program around completely. They are now the winningest football program in school history with 30 wins. What was a struggle for a lot of coaches at CCHS for whatever reason has become mere child's play at times for the Price twins. They beat the teams they're supposed to beat 99.9% of the time, and they compete against top competition in the state. They don't run from anyone. They don't stop playing someone just because they don't know if they can beat them or not. They compete. Their players compete too. They have that swagger. They know who they are. They believe they can compete against anyone, even an Oak Ridge team just 2 years ago, 27-14, remember? Campbell County's 42-13 senior night win over Karns marked win number 5 of the 2015 season. It was also career head coaching victory number 30 for the 5th year Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price. That's one more win than former Cougar Dwayne Wells posted during his 10-year tenure as head coach from 1999 to 2010. Friday's win guaranteed Campbell County its 3rd straight season of qualifying for the playoffs, also a CCH record. The Cougars have an open date this Friday before playing the Wildcats at Oak Ridge on Friday, October the 30th, and I'm betting they'll compete there too. Used to be most teams wouldn't even have a hard practice for Campbell County High School. As a matter of fact, they had us as their homecoming opponent most of those times. Well, those days are long gone, and if you're going to beat these Cougars, you'd better be ready to play an entire football game, because it's one thing Justin Price teaches: play hard, play the whole game, and compete. Now we'll sit down with the winningest football coach in CCHS history Wednesday at Papa John's again and do another interview with the coach who told me he's only begun. We'll find out what that means too and what the record means, but if I know the coach, and I think I do, he's not looking back. He's always looking ahead. And we'll have his interview on the next Sports Report. It's fall break in elementary school right now. We don't have any games going on, but we do want to remind you that we will be broadcasting the Campbell County Youth Football Association games this Saturday live from Archer Sports Complex, starting at 3 p.m. They have changed it. It was normally starting at 5 p.m., but it will start at 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and 5 p.m. And I will be your voice of the Baby Cougars, who will go up against Oak Ridge West. Tune in or keep that channel right there on Comcast Cable Channel 12 this Saturday. Watch what you've been missing. I will be there along with Dern, T-Bone Overbay, and Noah Smith, and we'll be on hand, and we may mic all these guys and get their thoughts on the Campbell County Youth Football Association. But we do know Noah is more into politics and don't say much, so we might be talking with Darren. Who knows? Jacksboro Middle School will play Oneida yet again for the championship in 3A football this Saturday at L. Hope Dawson Stadium on the campus of Campbell County High School. Through injury after injury, Coach Brent Peel and his staff have done a remarkable job of getting these young men, these young Eagles, to the playoffs and holding it all together. Now the games up there start at 12 p.m. The Jacksboro Middle School Oneida game will begin at 6. Come and see what's cooking at the diner on Jacksboro Pike. Coming soon, a garden fresh salad bar, and of course we have those half-pound freshly ground beef hamburgers, and of course all you can eat specials. And don't forget, we have pastry chef making all those delicious pies and cakes daily. And that's what's cooking at the diner on Jacksboro Pike. Hope to see you soon. 423-566-4708. Okay, all you wrestling fans out there, be wrestling going on at East Fall at Saturday, November the 21st. Doors open at 6 p.m. Bell time at 7 p.m. Adults $10. Children 11 and under will pay $5. For more information, you can call 423-201-2171. The Ball Farm and Event Center is going to host the 5th annual Christmas show. This year it's going to be split into 2 shows, and the first show will be held on Thursday, December the 3rd, and Friday, December the 4th from 4 to 9 p.m. nightly. And the second show will be held December the 7th, that's on a Monday, and Tuesday, December the 8th from 4 to 9 p.m. nightly. And vendors must set up both nights to participate. Now, the vendors from show number 1 will be different from the vendors from show number 2. Now, vendors out there, you want to get involved in this up at the Ball Farm? It's a great event every year. Do one thing. Call Jamie Ball at 423-871-1900 for more information on signing up, and she's going to be on a first-come, first-served basis, so you better call Jamie. Going to remind you again, Friday, October the 30th is the deadline to sign your little one up for the Campbell County Youth Basketball League, which plays at East, West, and the Rec Center gym below the library. Now, if your child is 5 through 15, you can sign them up Monday through Friday from 8 to 4 p.m. and 9 to 1 p.m. on Saturday. As I said, the deadline is Friday, October the 30th. They've already had their coaches meeting for the coaches, but if you would like to coach and you still want to be a coach, then you can call the Rec Center 423-562-9424, and they'll give you all the details. Maybe they are accepting coaches still yet, but I want to warn you, they will do background checks. They require one. Okay, that's a real good look at today's local sports. I thank you guys for being with us. You guys stay tuned. There's a whole lot more to come right here on WLAF.